Haley.
Hi, Regina. I didn't know if it was working or not.
It's working.
All right, mine just got I tried to set it where it's automatically muted everybody when they came in and you had to take yourself off mute. Did it do that?
No.
No, I wasn't muted.
Oh, well. This was a shot.
Uh-huh.
But I do see Nyla's muted.
Yeah, Nyla's muted, but I wonder if she muted herself.
Oh, my God.
I did.
I'm having...
Okay.
Nyla!
Hi.
Hi, gorgeous. You can only see the top of my head.
Yeah, I have it marked mute. Oh, they're muted when they come into the room after we started.
Oh.
So I was having issues getting in, so it was froze for me for a while. So I'll give everybody a couple minutes to pop in.
Oh, there's everybody. I'm new here.
All right, it's good. It's good to play with.
Not.
Sometimes it's easier, like I do it on the computer, and I can have everybody, and I can see everybody. And then if you're on your phone, I think sometimes it just shows you the person talking. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
But if you swipe to the right, you can see everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I see everybody. I saw Regina's ceiling.
I know, right? My
You have
son's
a beautiful
itching, and I'm
thing.
like, scratching. I think I'm having an allergic reaction to my pants again.
Are?
Remember when I was having an allergic reaction to my pants in the summer at an event?
Yeah.
I'm like miserable right now.
Wearing the same pants?
No. No. Oh my God. If I disappear, I'm scratching.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
I haven't even gotten ready yet today, so.
Oh, I'm a hot mess. I'll tell you that. I'm still exhausted.
Yeah, Miss Richie. Did you
What?
rub shoulders with the rich and famous?
Yeah, I didn't see anybody famous, but I kept thinking I saw somebody. I'm like, is that so-and-so? But I was like, I don't know. So overwhelmed. It's cool.
Right. Oh my
Right,
God.
well, I'm going to go ahead and get started. I actually wrote down a few things today to be impressed. Because I just figured I'll go through a couple of things that I think are important in case you guys didn't know these already. And if you did, great. Pass it on. This is recording. I'm going to try to start uploading these to a YouTube channel that is just specifically for our meetings. So it might take me like a day or two to get uploaded because it takes forever. But hopefully that way you can share that information with your team, especially if you were here and you found some information you know would be really helpful for them. And if at any time you guys have a question, I want you to stop me. And I know when I'm done, Haley said she had some good stuff she wanted to share. So I'm going to call on her next. So first off, I know we mentioned this a lot, but I'm still seeing it a lot. On your Facebook profile, you do not work for Unique Corporate. That means if it says where it talks about, you know, the different stuff under About and it talks about where you work and you've added Unique to that, just make sure it doesn't take you back to Unique Corporate's business page. If you click it, if you go to your wall and it says, I'm a yellow status presenter with Unique. If I click Unique and it doesn't take me to your business page, but it takes me to Unique's corporate site. If I'm just anybody who's like, oh, I really like what she was wearing, I'm going to go order it. And they click there and they order it and they're ordering it from anybody and everybody. It's not coming from you. So you need to make sure you have a business page. So if you don't have a Facebook business page already, they're easy to create. There's tons of YouTube videos on how to make one. I highly suggest having a business page, at least so when you have someone who clicks your link on your Facebook wall, they go to the site, which will take them to your profile, your business page, and they will order only from you. Any questions about that?
Do you update your business page or is it just like, do you post on it? I don't have one.
Yeah, I'm not the best at posting on it. I want to get better at it, but I do have one that has a Shop Now button that people can click Shop Now, and it takes them right to my Unique site.
Okay.
It is good to play with. You can even do sponsored ads where if you wanted to boost a post for like $5, and you can pick where it goes. There's lots of different training on there on how to get more likes onto your business page, more people in your VIP group by using a business page. I've kind of played and had trial and error with it. I've had good things and I've had some that was just kind of a waste of time. But I highly suggest having it to at least have it linked from your Facebook wall into your Unique site.
Okay.
All right. Any other questions about any of that, about business pages? And then
I think that
go ahead.
I think that now Facebook is doing something where, like, if you post and do stuff from your business page, it's seen more. Like, I've just started boosting stuff. I used to do it all the time, and I just boosted a couple things, and like, I got like 11,000 views on my video.
Yeah, I did see that. So talk about how you did that.
I just so I did. If you do a video on your business page, it'll give you the option in the right hand corner to boost it or whatever, just like pictures. So I just boosted it for like $10, but then I got so many like views, I just added more money to it just for it to keep going. But you can do whatever you want, and I picked like Germany, Hong Kong, United States, and you can go in and edit it anytime while it's boosting.
Oh,
so I just edited it for like different like countries and stuff.
So that's cool. Yeah. And they said too, when I went to a class about boosting posts, if you're going to do that, make sure you use a lot of interest. So what it says, like, what are they interested in? Put down lots of stuff, like famous, like shows that are really popular right now. Like you can put This Is Us. I know that's Nyla's show. Things that people are really into right now. I don't know, like name off some, like bands that are really big, a bunch of stuff, so that's going to put it in front of those people that you listed. So make sure you put like 30, 50 interest in the interest box. Don't just put a couple. Don't just put makeup, Sephora, Mac. Like go beyond that.
We have a business page for our other store, for our store, and I have boosted a post before on there, kind of not knowing what I was doing, but it kept charging and kept charging and kept charging. So if you wanted to
gotta put an end date.
Yeah, I was gonna say make sure you put an end date, because it's just like I'm like, why does money keep coming out for Facebook? And it just kept going.
Yeah, no, I usually do like $5, 5 days, so it's usually $1 a day or something like that if I'm gonna do it. And I've done that for a giveaway before on my business page to get more likes and get them to share the post. And that post got shared so many times, I got a lot of people in my VIP group that way. It's just different ways to think outside the box than our usual thing.
So you can do a giveaway on your business page even though it's not private?
Yeah, as long as I didn't say I was giving away unique products.
Ah, okay.
You know what I mean? So sometimes it's all about the way you word it.
Okay.
Yep. And then make sure you guys have a group, some sort of a Facebook group that's your VIP group, which I think majority of us all have. Usually it's your launch party, and then you turn it into a group. If you have not had a launch party, which I'm sure everyone in this group message has, because I know I did Lindsay's, I did Amber's, and Regina, it's been a long time we've done it. And I know you're rocking it, and Nyla, we all got this. So, but if someone else is watching this recording and they don't realize that, they should have a VIP group. That's important, and a launch party is how to get that started. So I wanted to talk about that, and I wanted to talk about what helps the most. When you have a post, you know how everybody thinks it's all about the likes. So if you make a post on Facebook and you're trying to get the most likes, that's really not even the best thing. But you know what's better than likes is using those emotions. So if you get people to do love, wow, Facebook will pick up on that as being better than the post that has more likes, that has more emotions. But one that Facebook knows that's even better than that is if it's getting commented on. The more comments you get, the higher that post is going to go up in front of other people's posts on their newsfeed. So remember, it goes likes. Likes are good, but emotions are better. Comments are even better, but the most is shares. So when you get someone to share something that you posted, that has like the most value as far as the weight, as Facebook saying this is important. This is important because 10 people shared this compared to this post that 10 people liked. So if you can get people to share your post, that is the best. So sometimes I didn't realize that people realize, I know likes are important, but comments are better and shares are the best. So whatever you got to do to get, whether you post something really awesome that you know people are going to share. And if you share something from someone else's Facebook onto your wall, and then someone else shares that, you're not getting credit for it. It's going back to the original poster. So you need to not share things. You need to save them and upload them onto your wall. So if it's a video, it's a picture, rather than clicking share, save it, upload it, make it your own, so that way when someone else shares it, it brings people back to your page and not to the original poster.
Can you save a video that somebody else uploaded?
Absolutely, you can. And if someone needs a visual. I did a screen share and did it on YouTube. So if you look me up on YouTube,
I'll
there's
go
a
look.
video there. But what you can do is you just right-click the video when it's playing and copy the URL. And then you're going to take that URL in a new window and paste it. But before you hit enter, you're going to take out the www dot. You're going to switch that www to M. So it takes you to the mobile site for mobile Facebook. And then when you click play, you can save it. It'll give you the option to save the video to your desktop. I know it sounds really confusing, but if you go to that.
You have to do it from a computer?
Yeah. I don't know how to do it from the phone. I only know how to do it from a computer. So, all right. So that's what I wanted to talk about. I have some other stuff, but I want, Haley, what do you have to share?
Okay, so it was for Easter, but I made one for Mary that's not Easter related. For Easter, I uploaded this graphic, and I'm all about graphics. Like, I could do graphics all day versus lives. But it was a graphic, and it just had a bunch of eggs, and it said, I'm going to be cracking eggs live tonight. And I had 24 people claim the eggs. And inside the eggs, I said, you're going to get a free eyeliner and a free corrupted or confident, you choose, with a flawless 4. And then, like, I had bonus eggs where they could get a flawless 4 and a mascara, and they would get a free lip bonbon, a free eyeliner, and both confident and corrupted. So then they had their full eye look, their full face look, and the bonbon for the lips. And it went over really well. Like, I've never had like a flash sale go over as good as I had that one go over. I think that I had like $600 in a half hour.
Nice.
So
women love surprises. So cracking eggs. Did you do like plastic eggs live?
Yeah.
Then? Cool.
I went live, and I just went to Dollar Tree, and they had 24 eggs for $1. And so inside of the eggs, I just put a piece of paper, and then I would like pop it open. Like, I would just squeeze it and it would pop, and the paper would come out. And I was like, okay, Regina, you just won a free eyeliner and lip bonbon because you can get a flawless 4 and a mascara for $128. Or I would do, and then I did like a couple that weren't the flawless 4 to change it up. So I did like, you want a half off item of your choice, one item, and then I did a couple, but it went over really, really well. So I did another one for Mary, since we have a lot of rain coming here. I did one for Mary because the egg deal's kind of over with, but I said, we're going to be popping umbrellas. I said, don't let the rain slow you down. Something about the April showers. I can send the graphics in the green group or wherever.
Yeah.
But then she's just going to pop open those little drink umbrellas.
Oh,
and inside we'll have a paper wrapped around. But it's been going over really well because they don't know what it is, and they get to pick their color.
So they don't have to do anything to pick. They just get a pick.
Yep, they just get a pick, and if they share my post, they get a pick too. And so, like, for somebody that shared it and I opened it up and it said flawless 4 twice, I pretended like it didn't. And I was like, oh my gosh, you won a lip stain for $15. Because I had a list wrote it, like I was writing them down as I went. But it went over really well. And so now I think once these last 2 girls pay, I'll be 3 away from my trunk.
Nice. Great. Oh, I love those ideas. So thank you for sharing those.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody have questions about Haley's idea or anything to add to it? And I love how you said to have them share, because like I said, sharing is going to get you more, it's going to be up there. So
and I did. That's the only post I've ever really had shares on.
Yeah, but that'll bring, now your other posts are going to start popping up more in people's newsfeed because you had that really heavy content of the shares. So Facebook's going to then the next few posts are going to show up to people. Then if you stop getting the shares, likes, and comments, then it'll go back down. But if you can get one going again, it'll bring it back up.
I told him I was going to do it every week. Every week we'd have something exciting happening, whether it was like next week I'm going to do the umbrellas. And then every Sunday I'm doing something.
That's great. Awesome.
Because then it gets them checking to see. And I only gave them 12 hours. So they had from 8 o'clock in the morning until 8 o'clock that night on Sunday to pick their egg. They're only getting 12 hours to pick because it kind of keeps them checking.
How many eggs did you have altogether?
I only had 9 as an option, but I said more than one person could pick. And they're
Okay.
like, well, what does the number mean? I said, you'll have to wait and find out. And the number just meant that was the order their name got drawn.
Okay, well that's cool.
So.
I wondered like how you would handle if it was a bunch.
Yeah, because well, I had multiple people comment asking questions, but I had 24 people claim them.
Nice.
And so towards the end, I was kind of sticking them back in because I was like sticking the papers back in the eggs secretly and putting them back in the basket because I didn't have enough. I really didn't expect that many people to pop on live.
That's awesome. So very
yeah.
good. I love it. Now I wanted to also talk about Flawless 4s. So this month's Kudos is the best. Like we've had a long time. It's a really, really good Kudos. I like to use these because of my makeovers that I do. I sell tons of these when I do makeovers. I just haven't been a kind of a crazy month. So I even plan to get a couple on my hands just for even next month when I'm booking all my makeovers. But what are we doing to sell the Flawless 4? Besides the popping the egg, that's great. But are we doing before and after pictures of ourselves, of our friends? How are we doing pictures of ourselves, just showing each product one by one? Like, here's no makeup, here's concealer, here's the liquid foundation. Are we showing videos of how quickly we can do the Flawless 4? And are we going live doing our makeup with the Flawless 4? So how's everybody doing with that?
Yes to all of those.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
I did the Sharpie video.
Huh?
I did the Sharpie video, and that got a lot of likes and shares.
Yep.
Nobody ordered from it, but it did get a lot of shares.
And the other thing I was going to say too, so these are the things that we're posting. We're getting ourselves in front of everybody. It takes people 7 times to see something before they make a purchase. That's just the way it is. So that's why even though you just posted it once, it doesn't mean someone's going to buy it. So it means like each week do something different, you know, show yourself holding all 4 of the products all crazy, like get all of this for $99, you know, and then I will take a picture, like I'll take a picture of myself with all the products, holding it, write $99 on it, and then when I message people, I'm private messaging them, not a huge spammy message, just something short and sweet. This month's special, we only have 2 weeks left to get it, and I know you already love the liquid foundation. Here's what you get. And it's a picture of me holding the products. So that way it's not just some message they're going to glance over, and it's not a huge spam message. Short and sweet with a picture of myself being just goofy holding the products. And the more you send those out to people, especially go through all your old customers, anybody who's already likes one of those products or likes the mascara and hasn't tried any of the other stuff. You say, you know, if you do this and add your refill for your mascara onto this, free shipping. And, you know, you can add your own twist into it. Like in my VIP group, I'm doing, if they order the Flawless 4, they're getting a special gift from me, which is those canvas bags. I have them around here somewhere. Those $1 canvas bags. I don't know if everybody can grab one. Ugh, you can't see my butt. My room is such a mess. But anyway, I got these that were real cheap from that littlemissa.com. So stuff. Blending is my cardio. They were $1 a piece. So if they order the Flawless 4, you know, they're getting one of these bags. They're really cute and they hold a ton. I'm giving them that, plus their name's going into a drawing of a product of their choice. So whoever, you know, if I have 10 people buy the Flawless 4, all 10 names go in a drawing. One of them gets drawn and they get to pick whatever product they want. It's helping me earn the trunk, it's helping me make profit, and it's helping me get new customers that will be back for more. Makes sense.
How long do your bags take to come in? I haven't ordered yet.
These took like 10 days, I think.
Okay.
About 2 weeks. They're very nice though. Like I was for $1, they're like really hefty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I got one in Kansas City and I really
Oh yeah, so you know. But yeah, they're like pretty good size. Like you could put a mascara in there and some other stuff. And there's tons of options. And you get free shipping if you spend, I think, $35. So I made sure I got like 35 of them.
I saw they had a lot of really cute stuff for $1.
Yeah,
they had like scarves and everything.
Yep. And in our group, Jen Andrews did a little thing about how you could buy like cheap eyelash curlers. So if they buy the mascara, you could put the eyelash curler with it. Or let's say they buy a brush, you give them one of these really cute little things that go on their finger to clean their brushes, a little brush cleaner. So it's just like doing that extra little customer service makes them come back to you every time. some other things to think about. All right, what other random questions do we have tonight?
What happened?
Anybody? We can't be over that quickly.
I don't think so.
Nyla, what's going on with you? What do you got to share? You're a leader. Let's hear from you. I think she's frozen.
I think so too.
Like her face hasn't moved in a while. Lindsay, I'm so glad you're here with us. She's new.
Hello.
Yes. I'm glad were able to pop in. We try to do this every Tuesday night. We just started doing it a couple weeks ago. It's just kind of nice to get different faces in here each time, and it's nice to hear ideas from each other. Plus, if you're stuck on something or you want to learn about something, you can ask right here. And sometimes when you ask it, somebody else just wasn't thinking about it, and they learned something too. And I don't know if you guys saw Fast Start is changing in May. It looks like pretty awesome stuff. Any questions about that?
Excited.
Yeah, Haley, because you probably have an option to get that too then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Nyla, you're back.
Yeah, I know what happened.
I was asking you if you wanted to share any good tips with us, and your face was just like froze. I'm like, maybe he doesn't.
I'm sure it was like. I think I've just been doing. I've not done very well with it. I've been doing the live videos, the pictures, I sent messages to all my customers, like 2 years worth of customers, or a year's worth, I guess, with the foundation. And I think last week may have been a bad week for people with Easter, and
oh yeah,
it fell on a pay week for a lot of people, but they were spending money on the $500 Easter baskets they were making for their kids. So I'm just going to follow up with all those people again. Just saying, okay, this is kind of the final countdown, and you have this many more days. I don't know.
Especially like when we get to the last day or two and you're messaging some of the people that were interested but didn't do it, like, hey, we only have a day or two left on this. And then I'm stocking up on a couple, like I said, I'm going to do probably a flash sale next month. I don't want to do it this month just because I'm having the other deals where if they buy one, they get a free gift or whatever. So I know I'll probably get a couple sets just to do flash sales next month. And then makeovers too, if you guys get your hands on getting somebody at your house to at least try the products, then you can talk about that $99 deal.
Yeah, I had a really awesome opportunity today to get myself in front of a new audience. So hopefully that'll work out. It's not going to be viewable until Thursday.
Ooh, what's that about?
There's a boutique in the town that I work in that they do a segment called Coffee and Donuts, and they feature small business owners, people in MLMs and and direct sellers, and you bring them donuts and coffee and they talk about your business. It's kind of interactive. My husband said it's like Wayne's World, but the female version. So it's very short, I bet I had 30 seconds of talk time. So I chose to focus on the mascara.
Yeah.
But they also will plug your, put your webpage up. They're going to talk about my VIP group. So hopefully that's going to get some new people interested that I can reach out to.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
Schedule one-on-ones and, hopefully go that direction. So I was excited about that, but I never watch back my videos ever, ever, ever. And they made me watch it back, and that's all I can think of.
We're our own worst critics. Who likes themselves talk?
And that's why I don't watch them back. I'm fine with it, not watching it back. And they were like, we want to make sure the sound and the light's good. And it was really hot, and I was pitting out through my shirt, and I was just like, I'm a nervous wreck right now because I'm hot and I want to get out of here. It was a little tiny room.
Awesome, though.
But yeah, it was a cool opportunity. So, and I reached out to them. They didn't reach out to me, so I had never met these girls. And I'll share the link definitely.
Oh, yeah, let's see it. But think of getting outside of your, like, in front of new people, like, what about Chamber of Commerce? Your local Chamber of Commerces, and joining in on those groups, because they're going to help you get into other events. They're going to help you get into other business women things that they do in the county and that town. Chamber of Commerce, I haven't quite done it myself. I have some friends that are on it, so but I have heard that goes over really well. Like Nyla said, it would get you into something like that. If that came available, they would know to reach out to you because you've been part of the group.
Have any of you, like, so I've been asked to donate to 2 fundraisers. One is next week, and then the other, or 2 benefits, and then another one's in May. What do you guys normally donate?
So what I do, I've done the mascara, but here's where I think when I do the mascara, they get it. I never know who wins it. I never have anybody to follow up with. So what I started doing was gift certificates, which let me show you those, which technically you're not supposed to do, but I'll explain it here. So I will give them a catalog and a gift certificate, which I had these printed on Vistaprint. And it was like, I just picked a cool brush and put my information in. It doesn't really say anything about Unique. It just says it's from me. So I'm not saying it's for Unique products, but it is. I mean, once they put it in with the catalog. But you pick the amount, and I usually put the expiration date of 1 year from today, so they have a year in the month from the month. But on the back of it, I put like my website, my phone number, my email, and I wrote free makeovers on there so they know when they win this, not only are they getting a gift certificate, and I usually do 25 or sometimes 50 depending on the charity it's going to. I'll put that with a catalog, and they're like, oh, well, I can go get a free makeover and then talk about what I want to use my money on. So now I got that. I'm able to follow up with that customer when I would have lost them before, because if I gave them a product of lip gloss, mascara, I would never know who won that, and it's like, that was just like a lost item.
Well, that's what I was wondering, because my best friend is putting on the benefit, and she was like, well, you can come to the auction, and when they, bid on it, then just go talk to them. And I'm like, what if I don't see them? And,
They'll rush out.
And she's like, well, I want you to donate a mask. And I'm like, I don't want to donate a mask and not know who gets it.
No. Why don't you donate a certificate, a catalog, maybe a little, I've done the makeup bags. We get all those free makeup bags in the collection bags.
Okay.
I'll do a makeup bag, and then you could do a sample of the mask. You could throw samples in there. You don't have to do the whole
I figured I would I have like 27 Kudos from last month. So I'm like, if anything, I can throw that in with the gift certificate.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
And for instance, doing the gift certificate, you know how many of these I've sent out, and I've only gotten like 2 or 3 that have actually used them? So that at least I'm not losing anything by losing product when it's going out and nobody's using it. If they want it and they just it's good for a year. Mm-hmm. And you know how people are, they forget. I'm like that. I get stuff and then
and then you find it.
Yeah, it's expired. But you know what? Now I'm not out anything, and I took the chance. So I recommend doing them. The reason they're not, like, you're not supposed to do unique gift certificates is if I want a gift certificate, I couldn't use it with any of you guys. It has to be to this person. So Unique doesn't want, like, we don't have gift cards that you can go and on the site type in a promo code and order it from anybody. So that's why I don't put Unique on it. I just put it's from me. So we got my website. It says My Great Makeup Life. And does not mention Unique. So they don't say, well, I won this Unique gift certificate. It does not work on Unique's website.
Gotcha. Perfect. If you wouldn't mind, will you take a picture of it and send it to me?
Yeah, here's your picture. No, I'm kidding. I'll send you one.
I can't see. I'm on my phone. It's like 4 faces in this tiny box.
Yeah, I will definitely take a picture of that and send it to you. And I just went on Vistaprint, and you can go and create your own gift certificates. And I just picked, like, I typed in I wanted to do something with makeup and salon and beauty, and I found this brush. And so super easy on Vistaprint.
Okay.
All right, well, there was our 10-minute warning. So, hey, Joni, you popped in too. Hey, do you have any questions about anything? I put her on the spot. Oh, she went off. She's like, I don't want to talk to you.
No, I'm trying to figure this out.
Appeared.
I am having problems getting parties booked. I have tried the free product. I have tried everything. Any tips? I finally got my one book for doing it. I'm sure you've seen my Two-Face thing the other day. I get one book out of that.
Well, and a lot of things like what we talk about too is sometimes, posting thing is great. Posting is on your wall so people can see it. But sometimes when we just post and don't ever do the private message, it's like sticking a worm in the water and just waiting for the fish to come. And you know how fishing is. It takes forever. But when you actually message somebody, it's like you're swooping them up with the net. So
I actually did go through and message everybody from my party that I did, my launch party. And I got lots of no's and then lots of them that just didn't answer, period.
Oh, yeah.
So,
that happens all the time. The thing is, you should go for the no. Be excited that when you get another no, because yes, I got another no, because it's leading you to the yes.
Yay!
Like,
Somebody did a video on that the other
I
day.
did sell 2 more kudos today. Yay!
So good. No, that's really good. Yeah. And you know what? When you follow up with these customers who purchase, give them about, 7 to 10 days, try out their products, message them like, want to know how you love your product. And then, hey, how about we try an online party? You don't have to call it party. I'm doing online makeup classes. Would you like to try one of these online makeup classes? And if your friends buy from it, you're going to earn free products or discounted products.
Awesome.
So sometimes you just got to play around with the way you word it and just do it when you're following up with these girls.
You already answered one of my other questions. I was going to ask about the gift certificate thing because that seems to be a nice way to do like some of your free stuff and let them pick it.
Yeah.
Now,
and you can do small amounts too.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people talk about like the mystery hostess thing. How would that work? Wouldn't we have to start it under us? Can we pass our stuff on to other people?
Okay, so good question. So first off, mystery hostess parties technically is another one. You have to be careful how you do it, because if you're just having a mystery hostess party where they purchase to win the rewards and that's the only way they can enter, that's a big no-no, because it's like a sweepstakes thing. You have to have a way to enter without a purchase. So there's a way to go about that. So yes, when you start the party, all the rewards will go to you. So when you do have a hostess that wins, you're going to just ask them what they want to order with it, and then you'll place the order and have it shipped to them. Okay?
Oh, awesome.
Yes. But to do the mystery hostess party legally, you would need to come up with, so what I've done is a couple other ways to enter. So I'll put one way to enter, add 10 friends to my VIP group. All right? Comment done. Another way, I'll say, take a picture of yourself with any unique product. It could be their face done up with unique, or if they just have the mascara, they could be pointing to it. And I said, tag me in it on your wall, on their own wall. So that's advertisement for you. And I'm counting that as into an entry for my mystery hostess party. And then any order gets your name put into the drawing for the rewards. And if you order over $100, not only do you get free shipping, you get your name in the drawing twice.
Awesome.
So that always seems to work well for me. And then as people order, I'll say, thank you, you've been entered to win. The rewards are now up to blah, blah, blah. Because people like to see as the rewards are going up.
Exactly. Yeah. And not only that, I'm up to 76% into my yellow. Yay!
Yes. Love it.
Now, I had one more question with that. Now, when I go on my royalties, it's showing that I have progress in not only my yellow, but my pink. Now, when I hit my yellow, if I got one person, would I automatically go into pink?
So let's say you hit your yellow status and you get one person under you and they get qualified. So that means they have 125. So that would mean now you have the top bar, which is 250 checked off because you have 250 in sales. The bottom bar, you'd have that checked off because you have the one person qualified. And then you have $1,000. So once they take the 25% out, that would be $750. So you would still need like another $1,400 to equal that $2,000 that you need. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's what I was curious about.
Yep. So it would just lead right into the next one. Now, once the month starts over, like so May 1st, we all go back to 0.
I seen that.
Okay. So I just want to make sure you do that. But as you build your team and you get people on your team, you're working together to build those numbers up. And it gets easier every month to get those numbers higher quicker the bigger your team grows.
Awesome. Yeah, that made a lot of sense.
All right. Good. Because I don't always make sense.
Has anybody tried Jessica's 30-minute party? Regina, you're muted. I see.
Sorry, my family is so loud. But I just saw that today, so I'm gonna try it and see.
She seems to be having a lot of success with it, but I didn't know if anybody else had.
I haven't tried it yet. I have done like 1 hour, like a 1 hour to 2 hour. It's like been just like live trunk sale where I'm live and I just do the sales and we do it right then and there. And I've had success with that, but it's pretty time consuming. You're there the entire time. So, but I haven't done her 30. I haven't even really actually seen what her 30-minute was. I've been a little crazy.
Yeah, I forgot you've been gone. I had another question, but I can't think of it. If I think of it before time, I'll let you know.
Okay. So with 4 minutes and counting, what other questions do we have? Will you all be back next Tuesday?
Yes.
All right, Natalie. I'm glad to see more, different faces. It's always, and the same ones back. But yes.
Oh, yes, I did have another question. Okay, so for about convention, my girls, 2 of them really do want to go, but they don't have the money to spend on tickets. Do the tickets ever like go down in price before convention if there's any left, like last minute, or
sometimes,
how does that work?
Well, it's a little tricky. Sometimes people will sell their tickets last minute because they can't go. Problem is there's still scammers out there. There's been several people who have been scammed who bought tickets from somebody who it wasn't through the site and they were out all their money. And it's happened actually 20 people in the last month that happened too.
Yeah.
You're kidding.
No.
Shanae messaged me about that because I was buying a ticket from some girl and she kind of stopped responding, and then she messaged me if I was going to ship my money, and she said, I don't care what it is, message corporate first because I think that she's a scammer.
Wow.
But I did end up buying one off of somebody for $200, but they didn't want to spend $200. So I'm like, well, I don't know, maybe they go down cheaper for people that like the day before can't go, or what?
It's just if somebody's selling their ticket.
Okay.
That's all they can. And then now for next year's tickets, they'll be like $199 early bird ticket for like the first 2 days of convention. They'll announce that. That's what it usually is. So you have like a couple days to order the ticket for $199, and then it goes up to $250 after 6 months, and then usually $299 like it is now. But yeah, you just have. I personally would rather just order from corporate for my own safety to know I have my ticket.
Yeah.
But I know what you're saying, so that's their other option. If they see people selling them cheap, just tell them they need to make sure that it's legit.
Yeah, we did a 3-way, like a group email with support.
Good.
And I didn't even send her, I guess I could have been a scammer to her because I didn't send her my money until corporate emailed me my confirmation of my ticket.
Yeah. But at least you were fine.
I didn't know her. I don't know her.
Yeah.
So
well, that's a good way to do it, though. You can tell your girls they can do a 3-way email and make sure before they buy it.
Yeah, because I was like, I'm really sketchy on online things like that anyways, but especially to send somebody $200.
Yeah.
Because she was like, send it PayPal, friends, and family. I'm like, not until I have the ticket in my hand then.
Yep, exactly.
Oh, and my last question was, what about, what do you guys use for card readers? Like,
I like Square.
A lot of people are not using Facebook Pay anymore. It's making them nervous, and that's what I've been using since I started. And
I only use Square or PayPal. I've never used Facebook Pay because it always gives me issues, and I'm just like, screw it, I'm not messing with it. So I use Square, and if you can get somebody to send you a link, like your upline, and if they don't use Square, let me know. But they can send you a referral link, and your first $1,000, there's no fees, and the same thing for them. And then every time you sign up somebody,